That's more my style. I'll just give it right back to him.
Sounds good.
Hey everybody, welcome to Lunch Break with ATI. I'm Cindy Collins, one of the co-founders of Actors Theater of Indiana. Today, the temperature is 87, but it feels like 97. So we need that rain after 2 o'clock today. I hope it pours because my lawn looks like a desert. So today I have Chris Lafter. Yes, he's a funny guy. And he is the branch manager, but also the associate vice president here in Carmel for Merchants Bank. And thanks for being on today, Chris.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. You're welcome. You're welcome. And Merchants Bank, they're here in Carmel. They have that big building over near, well, it's right near the Monon. It's right kind of near Midtown.
Yep.
Right? All that. Are you guys getting another building? Is there something going on where you're building something else? Because there's no building going on in Carmel, so we need a little construction going on.
I don't know. I have heard talks that that's possible,
You hear
but
tell?
I don't know if that is a real thing.
That's a rumor, so we're going to keep that under the lid for now. But
Okay.
merchants, don't say anything, Chris.
I didn't say
Your
anything.
secret's safe with me and whoever else is watching this podcast. But Merchants Bank was really kind enough to sponsor our ATI holiday review last year at the Chris Krindelmacht. So we had a 4-person review we did there on that stage. They had like this pagoda out there last year. They had a little stage, and I put together a review with 4 performers, and it was almost like a Disney schedule. They were like 4 times a day. So you Merchants was kind enough to sponsor that, and you were very integral in getting us that sponsorship. So thank you very much. You're friends with our marketing director, Meg Osborne, and so thank you, Merchants, for doing that, because it really helped us out, believe me. And so very kind. They're community driven, and they're helping out a not-for-profit professional theater company, us here in the community. So we're all working together. We're all in the same boat, working together, trying to make Carmel a better place to live, artistically and financially, right? All those good things. So, hey, how did you meet Meg? How do you know her?
So my previous employer was B&T, and I managed the big branch on the corner that isn't on the corner anymore.
Right. Yes, yeah. So that's gone.
It's gone.
Leveled, and they're building. I really don't know what they're building there, but I'm sure it's going to be absolutely lovely.
It'd be beautiful. But I met Meg doing a lot of community events while I was there.
Okay.
And she found out I was at Merchants Bank of Indiana. She
I bet.
gave me a jingle and
Yeah.
asked if I would be interested in getting involved. And of course I would.
Yeah, good. Of course. Where are you from? Are you from here?
I'm from Detroit. I'm here because my wife is from here.
Oh my gosh, Detroit.
Yep.
Do you still have family there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in like the burbs
Yes.
of Detroit, the suburbs?
Correct.
Okay. So you moved here because
My wife is from here.
your wife is from here. Yeah. Well, that's the same. That's about the same with me. I'm from Jersey, New York.
Okay.
And then Judy Fitzgerald, the co-founder, is also my partner, is originally from here, Hoosier. So
you know where to get good bagels around here. Yeah.
There's only one place. There is only one place, in my opinion, to get good bagels here. It may not be your place. I don't know.
Well, I bet it is.
Well, it's Bagel Fair at
Bagel Fair in
Nora.
Nora. That's the only place to get a real bagel.
Only place to get a real bagel here. Sorry, no offense to anyone else, but they're East Coast bagels.
Yep.
Like, I don't know how they do it, because I think it's in the water. When you make a bagel and it's always like, they always say it's the water, the type of water. And that's why East Coast bagels are so good. But they do it. And that's the only place. Judy's family gets bagels, and they're Hoosiers. And so when I came here, Judy's like, oh, Bagel Fair.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good. But you got to freeze them or you got them, because they're the real deal. They're fresh.
2 days. That's
Yep. So if you get them, freeze them, because they're going to go. Because they're so, oh my gosh. And their cream cheese is good too.
It is.
That you can get there.
The
The only thing that's missing is they don't have the locks. And it's okay. You got to go somewhere, get your locks. But that's all right. But yeah, really good place. So you grew up in Detroit. Do you go back?
We try to, not as often as we'd like.
Yeah, same here, right? Yeah, you try to get back and see. Your parents still?
My dad's there, my aunts, my cousins.
Okay, that's nice.
Brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Is your father living in the same house you grew up in?
Nope.
No, moved?
Yeah.
Yeah, smaller?
About the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Same type of neighborhood though? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A house away from my brother. So
Oh my
they can walk
gosh,
across
that's
the
hilarious. That's like my family was. My parents moved up the street.
Yeah.
They all live so close. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good. How's it doing there? How do you,
all right.
what do you think? I mean, you grew up there, right?
When we go home, it doesn't feel like it's bad.
No? Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think Detroit's trying to make a resurgence. I think the city's really trying. That's hard
It's true.
after losing all that income in the
Yeah.
car industry. I think that's really tough for a big city like that to come back. But every once in a while you see that, that they're trying.
They're tough people.
I think so too. It's like East Coast people are tough.
Yep.
They're used to hardship, and they're used to going through some tough times. I agree. I think I think they're resilient. There's resilience there. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, and that's just I agree. It's like where I'm from, New Jersey, in Newark, New Jersey, and they're really trying to revive it. Make it alive again.
Yeah.
That city. It used to be Newark was the place. To go shopping in the 40s and 50s, and then it started kind of going downhill. But they have the Performing Arts Center there now. They've had that for a long time, and so they're really trying to. Because I think it's almost the same thing, with Detroit. But
Find something else to do, right?
well, that's the thing. What you have to, if one thing leaves, and a city is dying, you have to find something else to come in. You got to start bringing in corporations. You got to start bringing in other people. You got to start. People are going to have to be there. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To bring it alive again. So,
Like Carmel, everybody wants to be here.
well, and they do, but I don't think Carmel was ever in trouble.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I just mean that people want to be here.
They do. But but it is true. There's a ton of things being built here.
Yeah.
And that's why I asked about their merchants. Only because I read that.
I've heard it, but I don't know for sure.
I read it, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're building another building. I mean, and so many buildings are going up here.
Yeah.
And the thing I do like, though, with Carmel is when buildings go up, and there is a lot of construction, and sometimes you're like, oh my God, are you kidding me? This road's closed up. You're like, oh my gosh, more construction, this is going up.
Yeah.
But, it is a city. It's the city of Carmel, right? So that happens in cities. There's constantly things being fixed, things are being torn down, old buildings are being torn down, new ones are going up. But I will say that when they put these new buildings up, the architecture, and the style, it all is very, very seamless.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice.
Looks good.
It's all in good taste. You don't see like a building that's like kind of a sore thumb. You know what I mean? Even the building merchants it's nice. It all goes together there. That whole area, it really
It looks
is.
like it belongs.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't. And there's a style to it that it's contemporary, but there's a kind of an older style to the, in the newer buildings here. Don't you think?
I'd agree.
Yeah, I think so. So, do you live in Carmel now?
I live in Indianapolis.
Oh, I see. Yes.
I live in the house my wife grew up in. Her parents moved to Carmel a year after we got married, so we bought her childhood home.
Oh my gosh! Well, her parents are here.
Her parents are here.
Oh my God! Where is it? Is it big?
No, it's we're between Keystone and Allisonville, off 65th Street.
Okay, you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it kind of weird for her? She's like, oh, I grew up in this house.
I think it was when she.
And now I'm living here with you kids. Yeah. How many kids?
2.
Go ahead.
I've got one going to Purdue in the fall and one who will be a sophomore at North Central.
Okay, North Central. Judy went there. That's her alma mater. That's a huge high school.
It's big.
Like Carmel. Their high schools are massive here.
They are.
My high school was just normal. They have like thousands of kids in the graduating classes here.
Yeah.
I
Mine
know.
was less than 200.
Right, and mine was like 400 and something.
Yeah.
Right? And I get here. Carmel's like thousands of kids in North Central too.
1,800, I think.
Oh my, right?
Like
Judy said, I went to graduation. I didn't know the kid on my left or my right sitting at graduation. But I did because we went by homeroom.
Hmm.
Like we went, did you guys do this? Did you guys go alphabetical order through your
Alphabetical.
whole year?
Yeah, so our locker you're always next to the same person forever.
And you always sat in homeroom. We had homeroom.
We didn't have a homeroom, but.
Yeah, see, we had homeroom. So you sat from almost junior high. We called it junior high, not middle school.
Yeah.
With the same kid. And then when you got in high school, you would emerge a little more.
Yeah.
The same girl, Jenny Cohn, sat behind me for 6, 7, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
I know. Weird, right?
Yep.
And now kids are like, I don't know you. There you are.
Correct.
Because there's so many kids.
Too many.
There's too many kids getting educated. That's the
not
problem.
what I meant.
We need these kids to either graduate early
That's right.
or homeschool. I'm kidding. But so for merchants, what do you do? What's your deal?
I am a branch manager.
Yeah.
So we take care of the customers who come in. That's really our focus.
Yeah.
It's customer service.
Yeah.
Not as busy as a big bank, so we really have the time to focus on the people who come in.
Are you more local? Is merchants more
It's
local?
local.
It's totally local to Indiana? That's it?
We
or tri-state or?
We own a bank with a different name in Illinois, but we are.
Okay.
So we're Merchants Bank of Indiana. There are 3 branches in this area, and then 3 Richmond, Spartanburg, and Lynn.
I think that's nicer because you actually do get to know people.
Yeah.
You go in, like when I was a kid, you went and you knew the tellers. You knew all the tellers, right?
Yeah.
You knew them by name, they knew you. I mean, and so I like that because I'm used to that. Like the bigger banks that are nation, I don't think it's the same.
It's not quite the same.
It's really not. I think you get a totally more personal touch with local and people knowing. Like I said, they know the tellers. They know that people live here. They have an investment in the area. Right here is an investment.
Correct.
Local. Like buy local. I always try to buy local. You know?
We are local.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think that's important. How did merchants come to Carmel, though?
That is a long story.
Hold on. We have about 7
minutes.
6 minutes or so.
All right. So
Go,
there
Chris.
was a Merchants Bank, and National City bought that Merchants Bank. That PNC bought National City, but some of the people that worked for the old Merchants Bank liked the old Merchants Bank and started a new Merchants Bank. So now it's Merchants Bank of Indiana. And
a lot of buying going on, a lot of taking over. A lot of taking over, right?
There was back in the day.
Yeah.
But,
Or combining, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So then merchants, well, who thought of that name then? Where did merchant? Yeah, it was just like
I don't know.
a board. This is what we're gonna call it, because of merchants, maybe, because of business people.
Could be.
The merchants, maybe that's where it came from. But it's not an old bank, right? Is it?
2009 for
Right.
this Merchants
So
Bank
it's
of
not
Indiana.
like an old bank, like it started in the 20s or something, and it's a newer bank. Okay, yeah, that's the only thing I think of is merchants because of being a business, you're a business, you're a merchant, you go there, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, business people, but I mean, not just like that. I know your personal bank. I mean, it's all personal banking, of course.
Correct.
The only thing I can think it would come from is being a business owner, you know, the old running a brick and mortar, you know, and using this bank. Yeah, well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just guessing, you know.
I'll go with it.
I'm just throwing it out there.
It's easy.
But
We'll take it.
we're just that's our story. We're sticking to it.
That's right.
That's why I think it's named that. But, well, that's good. I mean, I think it's good you're here, and I think it's good that more businesses are coming into Carmel to help the banks, you know, and for the banks to help them. And vice versa, and for everybody trying to make the community. Well, I don't know. You just want to make a community the best it can be, right?
Yeah.
And I think
Being involved is a way to do
being
that.
involved exactly, and having banks here that want to be involved, having merchants themselves here who want to be involved, especially not just being involved with, say, service organizations like the Rotary, the Lions, like Carmel Fest. We just had Carmel Fest, and that's Rotary's big fundraiser. We're always involved in that. I believe in helping out service organizations. Right. My dad was in Kiwanis. I grew up that way. I think it's important. But it's about everybody doing stuff for each other in a community. I think today that kind of goes away sometimes. You know, I grew up in a community where it wasn't huge, my town that I grew up in. And so it was important to do that, to buy local and to be involved in your community.
I agree.
So you are, I'm not a Hoosier, you're not a Hoosier.
I'm not a Hoosier,
but,
not a Hoosier. I'm not a Hoosier.
But we live here now, right? So
I have Hoosier babies, so I'm a Hoosier, I guess.
That's right. Hoosier born babies.
Once I have babies,
I know.
I'm a Hoosier.
I know. And so I think it's important, no matter where you live, to try to do something for your community. Yeah, and we do. We AT Actors Theater of Indiana. We do the same thing.
Right.
And like I said, working together, it's very important. Hopefully, merchants will be able to partner again in the future. I really hope so, because, like I said, you really helped us out, and it's a big deal. No matter what no matter what the amount is that we're given, it's appreciated. And we could stretch $1. Man, let me tell you, as a banker, we can stretch. We know the value of $1, and I was brought up that way anyway.
Right.
Know the value of $1, and you work for your, you're working for your money and all that, and we're very fortunate to be here at the center. For the performing arts, it's beautiful. It's lovely. We have a great season coming up. Nonsense, Violet, the Mountaintop, and the world premiere of Mr. Confidential. That is our season. Go to our website, check that out, atistage.org. It's all there. And season subscriptions are on sale. Huzzah! So you just call the center's box office at 317-843-3800, and you can get a season subscription. And with that season subscription, Chris, Lafter, I should really talk about that last name. You get a coupon to Sun King Brewery and to Sugar Creek Winery. So we're throwing all kinds of things in there. You can get all, I was going to say liquored up, but you can come to a show. But no, those are two great places. Sun King is a wonderful sponsor of ours. They're great. And Sugar Creek has just come on board with us, and that's a brand new winery here. And that's supposed to be really nice over there. And the wines, some of his wines are, like, he grows the grapes locally, which is kind of weird to me in Indiana. I don't think about that.
I tried to grow grapes in my backyard.
Oh,
they didn't work out.
Right, because I think it's everything. It's everything. They're so, the soil and the weather, and it's got to be difficult.
I tried. It didn't work.
Yeah, and I've never tried that. Do you have a garden right now?
No. The kids got bored with it, so I just turned it over, and I have grass again.
Oh no, we have tomatoes and cucumbers that we're growing. I always grow tomatoes because Jersey tomatoes. I used growing up with them. Yeah. And cukes. My dad grew cucumbers. We grew zucchini too, but I'm just going with the tomatoes and the cukes this year, and we'll see what happens. It's already going great guns. So we're just waiting for the tomatoes to start coming in.
Very good.
Once they do, they come in fast.
They do.
Did you grow anything when you were a kid? You ever have a garden?
Yeah, radishes, green beans,
Oh
tomatoes.
my gosh, you were radishes.
Radishes. I loved them as a kid. I don't know.
Oh, I like them. Green beans.
Green beans.
Yeah, my dad grew those
Tomatoes.
too. Yeah, Kentucky Wonders. My grandfather did the big ones.
Really?
Oh, they're the best. Well, my grandfather was a farmer. I come from farmers. The Garden State, as you know.
We had restaurants, so yeah.
Yes,
that's what we do.
That's another thing out here. There's no diners. There's no Greek diners.
That is true.
And that is what I miss that too. I go home and go to a really good diner.
Get a good coney dog.
Anything like that. Yeah, I do when I do go home to Jersey. You kind of load up on that stuff. You get what you miss, and we even bring stuff back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. We try to bring stuff home back here,
right? Because
there's just stuff you grow up with. You kind of it may not be better, but you grew up with it.
That's right.
Right. So
it's comfortable.
It's better to you, right? It's comfort. Exactly. It's basically it's comfort food.
Yep.
For you, right? I know. Well, what is the thing in Detroit? Before we go, what is like the thing there that they do that Detroit, Michigan area does food wise that you can't get here?
It's a deli sandwich. My dad had a deli that did bagels, so I'm kind of partial.
Okay, you came from it,
yep.
Right?
But it's called the Manhattan, and it's basically a Reuben, but instead of sauerkraut, it's coleslaw, and it's not grilled.
Okay, you know what that's like? In Jersey, almost the same thing.
Okay.
A sloppy Joe.
Okay.
but it's not the slop. It's not. People think, oh, Sloppy Joe's.
Yeah.
The meat.
Not.
No. East Coast, New York, New Jersey, a Sloppy Joe is the coleslaw and the turkey, ham, roast beef, triple decker, cut in a square, toothpick, Russian dressing. But it sounds good. Yours does too. It's almost kind of
except corned beef. It's
corned beef. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Right.
So good.
Oh my God. We're making them. We're getting the ingredients. We're whipping up some Detroit and Jersey food. Oh my gosh.
Bagels and deli.
And do you have those sandwiches when you go back? Of course, right? I do too.
Yep.
I do too. Because you didn't make them here, and it's just like, oh my gosh, so good. Yep. All right. We're gonna wrap it up. Sorry, I might be over my time, but who cares?
Distracting.
Who cares, Chris? It was caution to the wind. Real quick, Lafter. Did you make fun of it at all?
Nope. I did not.
Good. You're lucky. Did they always expect you to be a happy, jolly guy? Yeah. They're like, here comes Chris Lafter. He's a riot.
Everyone just calls me Lafter.
Do they? Your last name?
Yep.
I like that. Well, that's what I'm gonna do, obviously, now.
From now on.
Oh, excellent. So me and Lafter are gonna bid you adieu. Thank you for joining us here at Lunch Break with ATI. Subscriptions are on sale for our brand new season. It's a great season right over here at the Center for the Performing Arts. We are in the Studio Theater, and we are the professional resident theater company at the Center for the Performing Arts, ATIstage.org. And if you want to get a subscription, it is 317-843-3800. They will help you at the box office. Thank you so much. I'm Cindy Collins and my friend Lafter from Merchants Bank. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.